Welcome back. It's time to play our weekly game called What's It Worth? We ask antiques expert Dr. Lori the value of 3 items chosen from the PTL mailbox.
I was off last week, but I heard things were interesting last week with Selena.
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
No, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to move forward.
All right.
Yes.
All right, well, Dr. Lori joins us now. Dr. Lori, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, Selena did a great job. You gotta just admit that you lost. That's it.
Just own it, David.
She did quite well, I will say. Like it was a fun game though.
I feel like I might throw it this week and just see how you do.
No, you don't throw it. I know what's your charity. I'm ready for the challenge, Abraham.
All right, well, let's get to our first item, Dr. Lori. It's a doll sent in by Amy.
It's a Madame Alexander doll. It's in nice condition. It's in its original box. Madame Alexander was a woman who started her own company in the late 1920s, right? And this particular doll is one of the more popular ones. She did series of dolls based on famous books. So this is part of the Little Women collection from the 1970s. Madame Alexander herself was a New York-based female entrepreneur and a great role model for a lot of women in that time period who were starting their own companies. So kind of a cool piece, nice condition. Amy sent it in. What do you think, folks?
Is it made, like sometimes we talk about like the face of a doll will like be a porcelain face and then the body's made of something else. What is this made of, given the time period it's from?
These dolls are not porcelain dolls. They are actually made of a vinyl. And then depending on the time period, of course, dolls go through a different change of materials. So 1920s dolls might have a different look than 1970s dolls. But these dolls, of course, are made of vinyl. So head, body, the eyes are glass.
Now, are they sought after now? Since they were popular before, are they still sought after?
Sought after now? People do collect dolls. Dolls sort of have a very strong dedicated collecting group. So yeah, people look for Madame Alexander dolls, but remember, a lot of them were made. So again, that impacts value. Oh, David's he's gonna scribble something different.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I said $55.
I said $60.
Value on the doll is $65.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you.
All right.
All right, big money.
We have an autograph sent in by Margie. Tell us about this, because this looks to be very unique.
This is a Barbie autograph book, also vinyl. The cover is vinyl. From 1962, it was very popular for folks to bring school-age girls to bring an autograph book to school at the end of the year and have everybody sign your autograph. Kind of like the way it continues with yearbooks. You'd sign a yearbook. But they actually had autographs that were signed if you weren't getting a yearbook that particular year. Barbie, very popular. This is the 1962 version. They had this is the blue cover that Margie sent in, and then there was also covers in other colors, red and yellow, the primary colors mainly. But it's a Barbie collectible. So this year, because of course of the big Barbie movie, well, from last summer, might think about value there because Barbie's big.
So did Marjorie say anything about whether it's used or unused? Are there any famous? It is used?
Used. I don't believe there are any famous autographs in the book. I think it was just Margie's friends from Pittsburgh.
Okay. But this would definitely be part of the wave of all things Barbie are valued a little higher right now.
Right. You don't see the autograph books come up all that often, because a lot of them, of course, are not in good condition. Margie's is in good condition.
Even with the signatures, it's still considered?
Yes, even with the signatures, yeah, because that was expected. It was expected to be used that way. If it wasn't used at all, it might have a little bit more value.
Isn't it so funny to get signatures? I still have my yearbooks with signatures.
Oh, yeah.
Like we were big shots. Like,
yeah, well, you know what? But that's your moment to be a big shot. Yeah. That's really sweet.
Will you sign my yearbook?
Yeah, I'll always sign your yearbook.
Okay, I said 120.
I said 125.
Are you looking?
No, I'm not looking. I don't know how this is happening.
75. You guys are in rare form today. 75 is the value.
All right, so we're tied up right now. There's a lot of pressure on this last item.
And last up, we have this bobblehead. This was sent in by Sue, and this is Felice Hernandez.
Yeah, Felix Hernandez, this particular bobblehead doll, the Seattle Mariners baseball. I don't know why it wasn't a Pittsburgh Pirate, but it's the Seattle Mariners, a bobblehead. It looks like it's in good condition. We can't see the base. The base usually has a little plaque on it that tells you who the player is. This dates to, of course, the more contemporary, within the last, I would say, 10 years.
Okay, I guessed.
All right, I guess too.
I said $35.
I said $45.
It's worth $35.
Ouch. Okay. All right.
So,
you know what? There's always next week.
Yes, there is.
Always next week.
Nice
Happy
positive
Cherishing
attitude.
Antique Day, folks.
Okay, see you soon, Dr. Lori.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Dr. Lori.
And thank you at home for sending us your pictures so that I could beat David this week again. You can send yours to Dr. Lori. Just email us at btl@kdka.com. Maybe I'll beat David with those pictures again next week.
Or
a
maybe
future
not.
episode with Dr. Lori. Okay.
Oh my gosh.